Naruto to Boruto Shinobizato is a really cool place to visit if you're anywhere near Kobe. That is, when you're done seeing Spider-Man, the national mascot of Kobe beef, for some reason. Watch that video here if you're interested. Basically, it is a massive Naruto theme park within a park on an island, and the island is connected by, I think, the largest suspension bridge in the world. It's like 4 kilometers long. It's crazy. So from Kobe, you take this train which takes you to this bridge, which you go over on a bus, and then I think you can take a bus from the base of the island when you arrive up to the park. I didn't know that. I walked once I got to the island all the way up to the park, and along the way I realized, oh, I could have taken a bus. Depending on how you want to explore the park, there are 2 different sections. There is the main section, which has all different puzzles to solve. You get a scroll on which you enter your answers and use that to see this really cool experience. Or you've got this one, which is basically 2 separate obstacle courses in one complex. One is the Uzumaki course and one is the Uchiha course. And depending on which one you choose, you get to do both, don't worry. You get different pictures of characters. This is the one I'd recommend, but go for both. They're both pretty cool. With this one, the Chinomaki, you go through the whole park and there's a bunch of statues of different characters. You go to each one and there is a puzzle of sorts. Now these puzzles don't use any Japanese or English or anything really. There are some brief instructions there, but to be honest, you could probably solve these based on just visualizing it alone. There are little patterns to look at, there are colors, there are shapes, there are directions, there is things to climb, things to touch. It's not a riddle sort of thing, it's more of just a physical puzzle in real life that you have to solve. These puzzles, for example, are things like, and I won't spoil the answer here, but you go inside Orochimaru's snake and there are some shapes hidden inside it. Once you exit the snake, there is a little sign with 2 symbols on it. One of the symbols is the answer, and if you looked at the clues carefully inside the snake, you would know which answer it was. Depending on what you think the answer to the puzzle is, you will get the choice of etching one of 2 symbols onto the scroll in that puzzle's designated spot. That is probably one of the simplest ones, but hopefully you get an idea of how this works. If you get all of these puzzles right, you get to go to this really cool experience at the end, which I don't want to spoil, but it involves hidden writing and flashing lights, and it's crazy. I did it alone, which was pretty cool, but I imagine it'd be a pretty cool experience with friends as well. It was crazy. Oh yeah, and you get to take this thing home. These are really cool. They have basically pictures of the different attractions, and as you can see here, I've etched in what I thought were the answers to the puzzles. It is a really cool souvenir, and it's a lot of fun to do along the way. I spent, honestly, 4 or 5 hours at this place, and there aren't really rides or anything like that. It is just puzzles. Although there is a ramen shop based on the ramen shop in Naruto. That's cool to see. And if you like ramen as well, there's that to eat. You've also got plenty of photo opportunities. That's there as well. And then that's not to mention the obstacle course. So this Tennamaki is a different scroll that you can also do. You have this large wooden obstacle course, and there are 2 sections. You do one first and then the other. One is more of a mental puzzle thing, so you're thinking sliding doors, moving walls, things you have to turn around, special locks you have to open and close in different orders, that sort of thing. The other one is more physical challenges. So you're looking at climbing over things and jumping across things and fitting through spaces. Along the way, you'll encounter different characters from Naruto and Boruto, and they'll each have a little desk where you can stamp. The idea is you get all 14 stamps and you can fill out the whole scroll. 2 cool souvenirs, and you also get these as well, wristbands. I don't think I've ever worn these. I think I put them in my bag when I went there, But again, more souvenirs. I would definitely recommend going if you have any sort of familiarity with Naruto. As for myself, I enjoyed it immensely. And I'm not even that massive a fan of Naruto. I watched it back in high school and I bought the first volume of the manga to try and help me read Japanese. More on that in another video. But I found it a crazy, exciting experience. Lots of things to do, lots of fun. And it's half a day or more of exploring. There are other things to do on Awajishima as well. It's a really nice island to explore. I went in autumn, so I can really speak for that, but that was really cool. So yeah, that is it. A more in-depth look at Naruto to Boruto Shinobi-Zato. A really cool place to explore. If you want to see a quick little video I made back when I went, you can watch that video in the description of this video, but I would really recommend going. I can't wait to take some people there next time we're all in Japan. It's a really cool place to go. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter as well, because I put it there. I have that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.